Hey everyone, welcome back. Here we're going to go China Glaze Part 7. I thought it was 6, but I do believe it's 7. So, let's go ahead. And you like my beginning cue cards? Yeah, they rock. Okay, so what's on my nails today is, it's Jade, and is it called Magia? I don't know, some Italian crap. Not that the polish is crap, because the polish is beautiful. Look at all that hollow. Yeah, baby. Okay, so there it is on the nail. Okay. So, let's get into part 7. Okay. First up we have Define Good. And it's this very pretty berry polish. And it's just kind of like a shimmer, or as the lovely Phoebe Moon would call it, a luster finish. So let's go ahead with the swatch. One coat of Define Good. I think this was last year's Christmas collection. And I don't know, yet the camera wants to focus in and out again. Nope, that's not going to do it. Hang on one sec, guys. Okay, well, whatever. Next up, I believe this is a cult favorite. I don't really see the deal with it, but it's called Strike Up a Cosmo. And it's actually this foil finish. It's like, gee, I don't even know to describe the color, but you could see those like golden flecks in there. And they're pretty big gold flecks. I want to call this like a mauve or a maroon, or I just don't know what color to call it. But here we go. One coat, Strike Up a Cosmo. And even though it's metallic, but because it's more of that foil metallic, you don't really need to be too cautious of the brush strokes. Okay. Next, we have one that looks like poo in the bottle, like baby poo. And this is called Mind the Gap. Don't remember what this was from. I don't know if this was from last year's fall collection. Sounds like it would be something from like The Giver, or, you know, Divergent or something. Whatever the difference between them is. I have no clue. Even if there is a difference. Okay, so look. I mean, it even looks like runny ass baby poo. So anyway, sorry. So we got runny ass baby poo. So let's give runny ass baby poo a swatch. It's got some really nice green glass flecks in there. It's kind of sheer on the first coat. But for runny poo, you'll have sheerness. Next up, I have this is called Immortal. And there it is in the bottle. And it's very pretty. It's a gray with kind of like blue and pink or purple shimmery dimmeries in it. And you can see how beautiful, especially when it goes out of focus, all those shimmers. Okay, so let's give Immortal a swatch. I don't know where I saw this, but when I saw it, I had to have it, and I bought it off of eBay. I buy a lot of polish off of eBay. Sorry about the focus, guys. What the frig, man? Anyway, I buy a lot of polish off of eBay. I don't have any problem. I know some people do. Some people don't like to order off of eBay. Me, I got no. This is my good buddy Stacy, Polished Way. She's being a pain in the doopy today. Hi, Stacy. I'll get to your text in a minute. Okay, so here's a new one from this year's fall collection called Would You Wanna? And this is like a brown foil metallic. You can see there's some orange glitters in there. Okay, so there is the lovely bottle shot. And let's give it a swatchy swatch. This is pretty much, in my opinion, a one coater. I will do a second coat because, like the rest of you, I'm anal and need to do 2 coats on all of my swatches. This one here is, I want to say this is from the last year's Halloween collection. I'm not really sure, but it's called Getting to Know You. And it's kind of like this brown and copper glitter mix. I don't know if it's texture or not. It just looks like a micro glitter to me, but I guess we'll find out. So there's the bottle. Okay, so let's go with Getting to Know You. Oops, that was a little bit of a thick coat. Okay, so it's in like a blackened base. So maybe there's no black glitter in there. Oh, hi. Would you wanna? Would you wanna? So there might not be any black glitters in there. It may just be the black base. Next up is another one from a Halloween collection that I have no idea about. This one is called Boogie Down. And it's a real pretty, there's gold. Gold, metallic, black, matte, white matte glitters. Which kind of looks like a coppery colored glitter in there. Now this is a glitter. I don't think it'll become opaque on its own. So 1 coat of Boogie Down. Oh yeah, there's black hexes in here. And that was 1 coat. I just gave it a little shush, a little shake, and pulled them out. And it's pretty good coverage for 1 coat. Last up for our 1 coater here is another Halloween. And this one is called Bat My Eyes. There we go. And this one's a real pretty glitter mix as well. Looks like there's black and gold, and even looks like there's some bar glitter in there. Okay, so let's give Bat My Eyes a swatch. And I think this is going to, this looks like a micro glitter, so this may become opaque on its own. And again, it is in a darkened base. So I believe since it has that darkened base, it is meant to be worn on its own, so it will become opaque. As Graveyard Girl goes, we need a little sippy. Okay, so let's go back to Define Good, and it looks pretty good as a 1 coater, but again, we're going to do 2 coats anyway. Okay, so it would be nice if people stopped bothering me. But there is 2 coats of Define Good. Sorry, guys. This is going to be like in 6 freaking parts. Next up, 2 coats of Strike Up a Cosmo. Like, and as Polished Ways said in her Zoya haul, Cosmo, like Cosmo Kramer from Seinfeld. Focus, damn it. I'm not gonna frickin' tell you again. Mother effer. Okay. Next, baby poop time. This is Mind the Gap. Or Mind the Smell. Whatever. This one, depending on how much you like it to be opaque, you may want to go 3 coats. That's right, I said 3. So there, I just went a thicker coat with that second coat. Okay, next we have, and I'm not even doing anything, and it's in and out of frickin' focus. Is it not getting enough light on that side, or what? Like, I don't understand. Fucking thing. Okay. And again, Immortal. I mean, what the hell? Why won't it get in focus? This is really fucking disturbing me. Next up, just for the shit of it, Would You Wanna? Which again was opaque on its own. Okay. So there is Would You Wanna? Next is, and I guess it dries like, not texture, but a little texture. You know, Getting to Know You. 2 coats. Has a nice formula. Actually, they all had a nice formula. They're really nice. Here is, I'm going to try not to bump my table so much. Maybe that's my problem. Here is Bat My Eyes. And that's 2 coats. And yeah, this definitely won't be opaque on its own. And lastly, we have, oh wait, this one is Bat My Eyes. The glitter prior was Boogie Down. I bet you that's the problem. I bet you I'm moving my table. Okay. So we have Bat My Eyes. And that is opaque on 2 coats. Okay. Time for the close-ups. Here is Defined Good. Let me back it out just a little bit. Okay. So there is Defined Good, and it's a very nice berry shimmery. Here is Strike Up a Cosmo Creamer, with all those nice gold glass flecks. Then we have Baby Poop, which this really isn't a flattering color, but it's like they like to say, Hannah Eve, and I think, oh, there's somebody else, Ugly Pretty color, or Pretty Ugly color. This is like one of them to me, because you could see that green and kind of like iridescent blue. And then here is Immortal. Look at how freaking spectacular that is. Orly had one, it was called Crossroads. It had that beautiful purple shimmer in it, but on the nail it never came through. So this is just beautiful. Here is Would You Wanna? And there really isn't any brush strokes. It kind of leveled out nicely. This one is Getting to Know You. And you would want a nice top coat, because you can see just by here that the glitters are The base coat does drag down a little bit smaller than the glitters. Here is Boogie Down. All those pretty glitters in there for Halloween. Doesn't necessarily have to be Halloween. And lastly is Bat My Eyes. Okay, and that one again, you're going to want a good top coat. So that is it for part 7. I believe it's part 7 anyway. I will be getting this one uploaded, and then we will go on to part 8, because I'm just doing a bunch of recording today. Hopefully there'll be no interruptions. All right, I'll see you in a bit, guys.